Thanks for coming out today. Today is 10-10-10. It's quite a day. My name is Jill McIntyre-Witt. I am a citizen of Bellingham, Washington. Everybody that's here today obviously is passionate about climate change and what can we do to help with the #1 crisis, I believe anyway, facing our planet. And so we are speaking to the choir, but today is about what are we going to do after that. 350 is the number of parts per million that scientists globally, it's not just some random thing, that the planet needs to get back to sustain itself. And we're currently at like 392. So we have to reduce our carbon emissions, bottom line. So that's what 350 is about, helping people learn about the carbon in the atmosphere, what that number is, and then how do we reduce it. So there's a lot of things. There's a big movement happening globally to get leaders to engage in it, you know, about the Copenhagen Summit. So 350.org came about a couple years ago to start this movement, and last year on October 24th they had the largest day ever of citizen engagement around the world ever on one day. 5,200 events in 178 countries, October 24th, before the Copenhagen Summit. So this is just getting started. This year there's over 7,300 events in 188 countries. So what's most exciting about it is it's about people doing activities to cut carbon today.
Last October 24th was one of the largest, if not the largest, global demonstration that the world has ever seen. And the way that Bellingham and Whatcom County participated was with the Perennial Project, with large help from Transition Whatcom. We were able to help facilitate and develop gardens in our local public school system, which was just a wonderful event, and many of you who are here today were a part of that, and it's wonderful to see. And we want to really continue this great work with helping develop gardens in our school system, because as we all know, if we can help start the educational process with what's going on with the world and how to grow edible perennials and how to just cultivate life in that manner, then it's such a wonderful way to develop this process that we're all here for.
It's not just today's actions, it's what we do every day. It's what we encourage our neighbors, our family, and our friends to do. Whatever you're doing, no matter how small, makes a difference. Take time to enjoy what you're doing and have fun. Enjoy the camaraderie as you make change for the entire world. So thanks for being here, and I'm going to let Transition Whatcom come up next to talk about what's happening in our town. Thank you for coming.
Representing Transition Whatcom, I want to talk to you about the global transition movement that's occurring as we speak. The thing that we think is going to help us address these needs in changing times is the idea of local resilience, which is just simply producing enough to meet our own needs locally. And the definition for resilience is the ability of a system to withstand shock from the outside. So that's really our goal.
We do a fair amount of things, but as Laura's outlining, we're kind of trying to simultaneously address this energy issue and this climate issue and these economic issues and a lot of the other issues that are kind of looming in our future.
To date, there are 321 official transition initiatives worldwide, and 72 of those are in the United States. And there are a number more that are considering. But what this means to me is that there's towns, there's cities, there's whole counties like ours across the globe that are thinking about transition, responding to peak oil, and climate change.
Another big part of what we're trying to do with Transition Whatcom is to inspire our community. You know, we want people to not fret about the future. We want people to embrace it and enjoy it and live it and love it. So fun events like this, you know, and planting trees and digging holes and laughing is a really good time, and I can't think of something like anything else I'd rather be doing in my community, you know. So we're starting to push for fun, visible projects as well as projects that are going to last, right? We're planning for the future, so how do we get projects that are going to, you know, sink in, kind of take hold in the community, set in some roots, and then be here for the next 5 years, 10 years, 25 years, 50 years down the road. This is a really good example of some of what that looks like. This perennial planting project was organized largely without help from any sort of leadership structure. It came out of the community and you know, turned into a pretty great event involving some important folks.
I like the quote about it's actions that make change, and I like that everybody here is ready to take some personal action and go out and help make some change. And I also like the fact that according to the city's arborist, this is a great day for planting stuff. So it may not be as nice for us as we might have wanted, but you know, sunny hot weather doesn't work as well for transplanting things. So this is actually really good for getting things off to a great start to make the world a little bit better place. We're going to be moving more aggressively into some renewable power issues in the coming years. So as a city and hopefully as a community. So I just want to let you know that. I'll have more details on Monday. But with that, let's get to work. Thank you.